still alive. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to move this over. 1 second. Okay, trying to get another angle. Okay, trying to see um, what works. Hope everybody is having a blessed day. Hope everybody is, I don't know, staying in prayer for one another. Hope everybody is healing, doing their spiritual healing, and practicing self love, making sure that you are taking care of yourself. My name is Jeanette. I'm a high vibrational being, and I'm back with another message. I'm back to just read some things that I wrote down. Um, I was going to bring this book today, but I'll do that tomorrow or Saturday. Um, Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I love you all unconditionally. And I am so thankful. I see every day that God is always, always, always letting me see the miracles that He continues to do in my life. Know that throughout life, if you are in the spiritual journey, don't rush the process. Don't ever rush the process, because it's when you rush the process, it doesn't help. Take your time. Make sure you're listening, you're connecting with your higher self. Make sure that the messages you're receiving are always from the highest, from the Most High God, or spirits, the light beings, whoever you connect with. Okay, everybody is different. We all have different gifts, and yeah, I want to first read some things that I wrote. Always things from the Bible that I wrote. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Romans 13:8. Owe no one anything except to love each other. For the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. Besides this, you know the time, that the hour has come for you to wake from sleep. You're being called to wake up from the sleep that we have been placed. And know that nothing except for love for one another, to love one another. For the one who loves another is fulfilling the law. If you are loving your brothers, your sisters, your neighbors, unconditionally, without judgment, you are fulfilling God's laws. For salvation is near to us. Now then, we first believed. It's very close. God is here. It's very close. The night is far gone. The day is at hand. So then let us cast off the work of darkness. Let us walk properly, as in the day, meet not in orgies and drunkenness, not in sexual immoralities and sensuality, not in quarreling or jealousy. There's no need to quarrel. There's no need to be jealous of one another. We are all the same. We are all God's children. We all have different gifts. We all co-create with the Creator. Make sure you're co-creating in a space of love. But put on the Lord Jesus Christ and make no provision for the flesh to glorify desires Anything outside of yourself is is of the flesh. Anything outside of ourselves in the material world is not of the Most High God. Don't glorify other people's karma. Be kind to one another, love one another. That is walking in God's ways. I just want to say on 12/15, I think it was a full moon that day, or before this morning, before I was going to wake up, I heard very loudly a man's voice saying no, saying very no. It was in my right ear, very loud, but it wasn't outside anywhere. It wasn't outside. It wasn't in. It was not in the building. It was internal. This man was screaming, no. Feeling for, wait. It was not a very good feeling when this man was screaming. For this male's voice that I heard, I feel that he may have gotten caught doing something. People were doing a lot of witchcraft that day. People were doing a lot of spells. They do spells during the 3 days before and 3 days after the moon. They do all this casting spells and everything. This person who is very demonic, has demonic attachments, was caught. I did a reading myself because it was in my energy and I wanted to know. And I knew intuitively what this entity or this man who was screaming no. And the reading was an Emperor in reverse, the Devil card, the Chariot, and 2 of Pentacles. What goes around comes back around. The devil was caught. Somebody's going to jail. And this Emperor in reverse was caught doing something he wasn't not supposed to be doing. Even the devil himself. Somebody has an attachment to low vibrational entities. And he was caught. I keep telling you guys to stop playing with things that you have no idea what you're playing with. And the thing that you're doing, and I pray for each and every, you're not doing anything for your highest good. You are putting out this energy for yourself. You're casting spells against a divine being who is here to serve the Most High, who speaks truth, who clearly is very connected, who has no karma, who has healed. But you want to continuously throw these things out into the universe. And it's not touching. It's not even getting close. I pray. I pray for you. I don't have no anger. I know there was a lot of crown chakra. There was crown chakra magic that was done. I felt it. I I get the little residents, you know what I'm saying? The little things, but I have to go and heal myself because I rebuke all demonic entities or energies that is being sent my way. I don't do no harm to nobody. I don't hurt nobody. I speak truth and I speak life. I don't like abuse. I don't like people taking advantage of other people. I see it every day and I speak on it. We need to be kind to one another. There's this poem that was given to me when I went to, oh, I forgot the name of the school. Sorry. I went to the school for Thanksgiving dinner like 2 weeks ago, a week or 2 weeks ago, in November, Oh, damn. It's only, right. We're almost in, okay, 3 weeks ago. And the students handed out this paper with this poem. It's called Give Us Grace. Give us grace. Give us the grace that so few know. Hidden in the trees where soft wind blows. Search in the shadows and diamonds you'll find. If your heart is full of the graceful, kind, your hidden ways are always there. Take a moment and she'll show you where. So few, the many, if only they knew how grace she sits so close to you. Take up your passion in all good things, and mercy and truth shall give you wings. And fly you shall with your graceful soul, impassioned and worthy to keep you whole. Much is unknown as we float through life, yet grace in the wind ascends our kites. Watch the children and you'll certainly see that all that is grace has meant to be. When the sun is beckons, follows its light, all grace will follow you into the light, into the night. Sorry. Know these things, and surely you'll find the beauty you seek of the graceful kind. It says, read bliss. This is a very beautiful poem. The grace that we hold within ourselves will blossom out through your heart, through the space of love, how you carry yourself, how you treat people. It's a way of being. It's God's way of being. It's so beautiful. We all have it. We need to let go of the shadows that has been placed within our DNA. Bring them back to balance. Bring that feminine divine energy back into your space, back into your heart. Know that you will get your wings when you put out this beautiful, loving grace for yourself and for others. Okay, that's the poem. I don't think that was I went to church this week. It's Advent week. So we're in the third week of Advent. And this is a passage, that was read by the chaplain this weekend. It's the scripture reading and reflection. It's called Isaiah 61, 1 through 4. The Spirit of the Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord has anointed me. God has sent me to bring good news to the oppressed, to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and release to the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favors and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to provide for those who mourn in Zion, to give them a garland instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the mantle of praise instead of a faint spirit. They will be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord to display God's glory. They shall build up the ancient ruins. They shall rise up the former devastations. They shall repair the ruined cities, the devastations of many generations. There are anointed spirits that are here in this world who are helping bring clarity, bring truth, bring light to the collective. Release yourself from this prison that has been placed upon us through our mental state. It's time to wake up. There's going to be big changes in this world. We're co-creating a world where WAR is no more. Remember, when you co-create with the universe, it gives you may not see in this lifetime, but it will happen. I believe that there is going to be big changes, always for the better. It's been too long. It's been too long. People have been suffering, have been oppressed, have been enslaved, have been taken advantage, have been used and abused by systems that enslaves humanity, enslave our children. But every single day we wake up, I know I wake up, I go to sleep and I pray that the Lord God cleans up this space of unrighteousness and bring justice to those who have been enslaved, oppressed, in devastations, have mourned the loss of their children. I pray for a better world for all. I pray for better education. I pray for people to live in homes. I pray that no one needs to be abused in abusive relationships. I pray for freedom, mental freedom for all nations, all cultures, all, for all our brothers and sisters. And I have some cards to see what does the collective needs to know at this time. Let go of the illusions. Let go of things that you think are true, but they're not. Let go of systems, religious beliefs, how you say it, what people think about you. Let it go. That's not who you are. It's time to start to go on your spiritual journey. So that way you're able to receive and be guided by the divine beings, our ancestors, our guides, our angels, our ascended masters, collective families, our spirit animals. We are all connected. I am connected to the source of the intelligence of the universe. We need to let go of these illusions that has been taught to us for generations and generations. What else, Spirit? We are lighting up the world with our light. And it's so funny because this is Isis. I see Isis here. Divine consciousness. Didn't I say we are lighting up the world? We are connecting to source. Those who are on their journey. Message. Ooh, child. Sacred wisdom. When you do, you receive sacred wisdom. Owls are deep and intense message bringers, encouraging you to connect to your inner visionary. The white owl shares wisdom with those who respect traditional process, protectors, and knowledge keepers. These sage spirit animals offer you guidance and safeguard your spiritual work. Intuitive information and messages alike will always arrive with divine delivery. And no sooner, don't push. Acknowledging change, the wise owl asks you to think carefully about how you approach life situations. Look beyond what is physically in front of you. Remember, what you see is just an illusion. More about your gifts and natural talents will be revealed to you when you remove the expectations of receiving certain results. Right now, honor your inner god or goddess. Return to natural cycles and all that you are. Dwell deep into your being of access, powerful base energies that resonates with your hearts and instincts. Honor the divine feminine and divine masculine that resides within your spirit. Keep your focus and direction on the present day, or time will slip away into the abyss, into the darkness, into the void if you are not focused on the here and now. Ideas will soon pass on to others if you continue to ignore spirit messages. Lunar phases will affect you now. The lunar phases are very powerful. They work with your system, your body. Females, lunar cycles work with your menstrual cycles as well. Be mindful in your methods with others and listen to your inner voice. Past life influences will arise now. Deep attractions or a sense of knowing or kinship will make themselves known in abrupt ways. Listen to these messages. They bring you karmic lessons that will strengthen your soul. By embracing your connection to the past, you can empower your future self with new knowledge and positive energy. Sleep patterns are sleep patterns are a primary focus. Ensure you're getting enough sleep. Pay attention to your dreams. Hidden messages and hidden meaning and messages will assist you in your awakening. Journal your reflections to help you interpret this subconscious communication. Say this affirmation: I honor the divine God, goddess within me. I accept and embrace the love and power it offers me now and always. I honor the divine goddess or God within me. I accept and embrace the love and power it offers me now and always. You might be getting messages in your dreams. They're helping you wake up. Listen to write down your dreams. If you don't know what the meanings of your dreams or what it's telling you, save it for later. Ask God to show you again, why did you have that dream? It may come through symbols. It may come through other people. You have to be spiritually aware of the messages you are receiving. Let's see. What else, Spirit? The flower of life. You know the flower of life? We're all connected. Everything's connected. Flower of life has to do a lot with life lessons as well. You're called to communicate, speak truth, speak life. You're going also through a transformation. You may need to communicate. Look at people's body languages, how they communicate. Look at people's listening skills. You know, be very aware of how people are communicating to you, if they are communicating to you, how they're communicating, what's their communication skills, what is it like. Remember, we communicate with others using verbal and nonverbal techniques. Our body language, listening skills, and attitude determine how effective we are as communicators. It takes work and effort to improve our communication skills, and with patience, they will develop over time. Miscommunication occurs when we are unable to listen to other people. Arguments, mistakes, and conflicts occur when we refuse to acknowledge information. At the heart of all relationship is communication. Hidden messages can be seen by looking at a body language, facial expressions, and the tone of voice. Improvements of these areas help support solid friendships and relationships. Speak with truth and with integrity. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't be impatient and intolerant. This could lead to misunderstandings and actions that once said cannot be taken back. Remember, when you want to communicate something that has been hurtful to you, don't hurt the other person in the process. The way to communicate is to speak from a space of understanding. How did that person hurt you? And how you will not take abuse of people to speak to you in that manner. You're putting healthy boundaries when you communicate from a space of love. Don't be impatient and intolerant. This could lead to misunderstanding, actions that once said cannot be taken back. Spiritual communication is high right now. Take notice of these signs and symbols from the spiritual world and try to connect to you through music. Feathers, butterflies, dragonflies, moths, birds, and number sequences. Be open to receiving these messages as they come from the heart with love. Right now, you are asked to listen with empathy and understanding to those around you. Place yourself in the other person's shoes to gain new perspective. There are better ways to get your message across. Be respectful and open-minded when speaking to others. Lead by example and express yourself diplomatically with honesty and integrity. It is better to communicate your feelings instead of being burdened by them. When you discuss your feelings, when you discuss your issues, you allow space for solutions to be negotiated and resolved and improve your current state affairs. It is important that you avoid committing to plans and projects if you don't have all the information. Be careful how you communicate business with other people. Ask for more details when appropriate. Speak to professionals such as counselors, financial advisors, solicitors, or teachers. Never be afraid to ask questions. It's okay if you don't have all the answers. That's why we have professionals. The affirmation is, I am able to communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. When you communicate clearly with others, you are able to have the receiver understand what you are saying. Unconditional love. It's all about unconditional love. Mother Mary. Mother Mary, I see the divine feminine here. She wants to let you know you need to love yourself unconditionally, so that way you love others. The blue is the significance of speaking truth, healing. Love has the power to heal and transform, overcoming any emotion. True love is infinite, with its expression transcending limits and experiences. People often use the term love to receive an exchange of affection and validation. You don't need validation from nobody. If used from a space of insecurity, love cannot be felt in its true form. This may lead us to question the quality of love we receive and how we give it and share it with other people. Love drives us, whether in relationships, friendships, addictions, or destructive behavior. And actions. If our love is misguided, we may begin to shield ourselves and reject love because we are afraid. You may experience love with conditions because you have been hurt or rejected. Be careful how you express love. If you don't love yourself unconditionally, you don't love anyone. If you're not healed from the pain of others who have hurt you, you don't love yourself unconditionally yet. You need to heal. If our love is misguided, we may begin to shield ourselves and reject love because we are afraid. You may experience love with conditions because you have been hurt or rejected. Previously, you have felt unsupported and unloved. Trusting the wrong people has led you down a difficult path, which at times has been challenging. Your caution around people has affected your willingness to be open. Be open around others. Your desires to be accepted by family and friends has placed you in a position of rejection and betrayal, leaving you frustrated, resentful, and deprived of unconditional love and understanding. Right now, you are seeking that unconditional love. Embrace yourself and your inner child. Embrace yourself and your inner child, as, when found, this unconditional love can assist you through deep healing process. Step away from victimhood as you redefine the meaning of love. You're not a victim, you're a victor. Don't ever give anybody that power over you. Find love within yourself. You don't need somebody to love you. You are love. You are the love that God has placed on this earth. You are a child of God. You are love. Step away from victimhood as you redefine the meaning of love. Approach your issues with understanding and without judgment. Speak openly from your heart. Are you acting with unconditional love right now? Or does it come with expectations or conditions? We are happiest when our love is at its purest, unmixed by expectations. As we open our hearts to the Eternal Mother, she comforts us with unconditional love and open arms. She requests you that you access your relationship with your own mother. Some of you may have to forgive the relationship you had with your mother because it was not a very loving relationship, and it's okay. Nobody's perfect. Our mothers only knew what was taught to them, and they taught us that. But it's upon us to learn how to heal from that space, so that way our children, our generations will grow with unconditional love and not from a space of hurt. As we open our hearts to the Eternal Mother, she comforts us with unconditional love and open arms. She requests that you access your relationship with your own mother and learn to appreciate all your teachers of love. Everybody that came into our lives taught us something. Everyone, every single person. Every person, the man in the store, the person walking down the streets, they all taught us something. The prayer is, I call upon the Divine Mother to open my heart to forgiveness. I ask you to work through me, to give and to share unconditional love in all its divinity. We are here to love. When you love, you are working with the law of God. And we just read that in Isaiah. Love. The last card, because it's peeking out, is compassion. We have to go through the darkness to go through the light and understand and have compassion for everything that we have been through. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for others. The beautiful fertile, I don't know if you know Kuan Yin, holds the white lotus in her left hand and the pearl of enlightenment in the other hand. This is where we come to one consciousness with God. God is compassion. He's understanding. He's loving. He's caring. He is an eternal force, a divine force within us that we have to rebirth ourselves into. She arrives today to bless you with compassion, unconditional love, and acceptance. Residing in the realm of ascended masters, she has heard your prayers and is asking you to open up to miracles. Sitting on the pink lotus, a symbol of peace and harmony, the mother of all humanity hears the cries and prayers of the people. She stretches her love to those who need it, giving support in times of grief and trauma. Her beauty, grace, and eloquence are captured by the aspects of divine feminine: love, nurturing, forgiveness, and compassion, understanding. Known as a bringer of children, the Grace Kuan Yin nurtures fertility and creation endeavors. Growth in all areas is possible with the assistance of her fertility, her fertile hands. She assists those wishing to release burdens around family and love. During times of great sadness and turmoil, she encourages us to nurture ourselves. It is only through suffering that we understand what is harmful and what is a burden to our soul's progress. Right now, Kuan Yin can assist you in removing karmic obstacles, emotional imbalances, and anything else that is holding you back from receiving love in all its purity. Softening our criticisms towards others and understanding differences in opinions and perspectives allows us to communicate more effectively with friends, family, co-workers, and other members of our community. Having an open heart is an essential for us to receive and to reciprocate love to others. Removing expectations allow us to receive gifts with no limitations and accelerates their delivery. Soft and fertile offering, such as fresh flowers, encourage this divine exchange of love energy into your home or sacred space. The prayer is, I graciously request Kuan Yin to place her fertile healing hands upon my heart, upon my mind, upon my soul, to clear energies that are limiting my soul's potential to accept love and creation in all its purity. God is in all religion. God is in all cultures. God is all over. He's asking each and every one of us to go back to our purest form and love and have compassion for one another. Let's stop attacking each other. Stop bringing this negative energy into our world. Love dispels all darkness. Love is God. He sent his son Jesus. And through Jesus, God came into this world to prove to us that he was real. God is not outside of ourselves. God is within us. And he comes through all religions and all cultures. It doesn't matter if you're Islamic, you're Jewish, it doesn't matter. People have taken the Bible and put us against each other because this is what they were taught. But we are all one. Let's stop being so naive and so closed-minded and open up to the illusions that were placed on this planet, upon humanity. Lemuria, they want to give you a message. I came from Lemuria. I had a life in Lemuria. Whoever don't know about Lemuria, do your research, because I'm not going to. Do your research. Water. Earth. She of the lotus. If there's a way to fast track growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved part of ourselves. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. When somebody triggers you, that's something that you need to heal. If you don't like me because I speak truth, that's something that you need to heal. If you don't like me because I bring light to darkness, that's something that you need to heal. I have nothing to do with what's going on with you. You need to heal and know how to forgive yourself and forgive those. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness. In self-love, peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear and bring them into the light. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and re-assimilate, reminding us that on the flip side of the coin, these are our superpowers. God used to show me all of my triggers. I swear, every time somebody used to trigger me, that I used to react, and I was like, wait a minute, he keeps showing me something. I need to something I need to learn about that lesson. And I learned. It's time to nurture yourself. No one can hold you the way nature can. Mama Nature is powerful healer and the transmuter of dense energy. She takes you she takes in your out breath and can transform your woes if you allow yourself to surrender. To lie in her grassy arms and to be embraced by her branches. Hug the tree, go walk out in nature, water, air, work with the elements that loves you. We are nature, we are nurtured, we go with the flow, we are part of everything that is on this planet. People don't understand it. You got to be very conscious and very aware of the energies that are around you. All experiences, those characterized as good or bad, are part of the natural cycle that allows for the continuation of life. Trying to suppress or control will only bring you out of harmony. Nature is all around you. Notice her. When you feel like no one else can hold you, she can. Where she's at. She can. Last card. Wow. The last card on the deck is the Realm Bridger. As you rise your vibration and explore a different state of consciousness, you may experience phenomena. Phenomenon you believe only happen in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journey, We invite a greater awareness of subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas and creativity. This card is about bridging the seen and unseen, just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid. We can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even math can form the path of visionaries. From the mind and the heart, visions can emerge into matter. Dream outside the box. It's time to create the foundations of our new reality in a new way. It's time to create this new world, people. Wake up. Love yourself. Have compassion. Heal yourself. Don't take things personally. Know that you are a co-creator of the Most High. I love you. Have a blessed, blessed, blessed evening. And I'll be back tomorrow. Namaste.